Good evening. My name is Victoria Wagner, and I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2026. At this time, will you please turn off all cell phones? The class would also ask if you would be respectful during the presenting of the diplomas and save your appreciation until the last name has been called. Lastly, professional photographers will capture every grad's photo. Please do not stand on the stairs or come to the floor for photos. Thank you for your cooperation. Good evening, everyone. My name is Victoria Wagner, and I have had the honor of serving as senior class president this year. On behalf of our entire class, thank you to our families, friends, teachers, staff, and everyone who has supported us through this journey. Tonight is not about saying goodbye. It's about celebrating everything we've accomplished together. We've made it through late night studying, early mornings, spirit weeks, football games, school events, and countless memories that will carry on for years to come. The class of 2026 is made up of hardworking, talented, and determined people. Every student sitting here tonight has their own story, their own goals, and their own future ahead of them, and that is something worth celebrating. As we receive our diplomas, we're not just ending high school, we're starting a brand new chapter. Some of us are heading to college, some into the workforce, some into the military, and others toward different opportunities. But no matter where life takes us, we'll always share the memories and the experiences that brought us here tonight. I hope everyone takes a moment to truly enjoy this accomplishment. We've worked very hard for this day, and we should all be proud of how far we've come. Congratulations, class of 2026. Let's celebrate everything we've achieved and look forward to all of the amazing things ahead. Thank you, and please remain respectful as the orchestra performs.
Hi everyone, my name is Deja Glover. And to start, I want to thank everyone who made it possible for the class of 26 to be here today. Thank you for the endless rides, the late nights worrying about when we'd be home, and all the McDonald's money you spent on us, even when you swore we had food at home. Something I learned throughout these 4 years is that family is more than blood relation. Your family is made up of all the people in your life who love, encourage, and support you through life's hills and valleys. To Kim, my best friend for life, I genuinely wouldn't have survived this past year without you. And thank you for teaching me that it's okay to fart every once in a while. Yes, I know, huge shocker that women fart. To my dad and my biggest supporter, thank you for sticking it out through a million events, trips, and various arrival times. I mean, I did my best to stay patient after you asked me, what time you gotta be there? The 6th or 7th time after I already told you. But really, I appreciate everything you've done for me, and I love you so much. Truly, I want to be the person I am today without my family. You've always believed in me, and because of your example, I've also learned how to believe in myself. Now, when I signed up to speak at graduation, I thought I'd come up with the perfect thing to say. But when I sat down 3 days ago to actually write this, my mind went completely blank. I didn't want to sound basic, but I did want this speech to feel unapologetically me and memorable in a way that everyone here could connect to. After thinking about it more, it finally hit me. One of the biggest things that made writing this speech so hard was perfectionism. Perfectionism shows up everywhere. It's in trying to curate the perfect Instagram feed, avoiding mistakes at games, competitions, and tournaments, and in the unrealistic lives we constantly see online. So when we feel unmotivated, lazy, overwhelmed, or depressed, we start thinking those parts of ourselves don't fit into the perfect Pinterest boards we've spent hours creating. And eventually, we start believing imperfection equals insignificance. But as we move into the next stage of life, I want to remind you that imperfection is normal. During school, maybe you were the smartest, the most athletic, or the most social person in your class. But now, this is a fresh start for all of us. As you shoot for the stars, don't forget that it was the small things that got us here. Writing down the notes, turning in the homework, and showing up even when we didn't want to. And trust me, we didn't want to. No matter where life takes you, college, the military, trade school, or straight into the workforce, keep building on the habits we've developed over these last 12 years and turn your dreams into your reality. The final assignments started to feel like our final straw, but we didn't let that stop us. And moving forward, keep your end goals in mind and stay on your path. 5 years from now, you might look to your right and see someone smarter than you. You might look to your left and see someone wealthier than you. But life is not a comparison game. There is no one else in this world exactly like you, so I encourage all of you, and even our guests here today, to embrace your uniqueness. And like Cordes said, let's not live our whole life staring only at the ground. Enjoy life. Don't just work, have some fun. Look at the world, it's a free world. Thank you. And now, please remain quiet as Alana and Amarion perform.
I've heard it said that people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet pulled from orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the wood. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
Well, maybe we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of me is made on what I learned from you. You'll be with me like a handprint on my heart. And now whatever way our stories end, I know you have rewritten mine by being my friend. Like a ship blown from its mooring by a wind off the sea, like a sea dropped by a skybird in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? But because I knew you,
because I knew you, I have been changed for good.
And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done you blame me for.
But then I guess we know there's blame to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like the comet pulled from orbit as it passes the
By a
sun,
wind off the
like a stream
sea,
that meets
like a
a
sea dropped by a
boulder
bird
halfway
in the
through the
wood.
Who can say if I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been
changed for the better.
And because I knew you,
Because I knew you.
because I knew you,
I have been changed for good.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is McKenna McCune, and I would like to start by thanking you all for coming. Graduation is about diplomas, grades, achievements, and all the hard work we put in to get here. But I think a lot of us are realizing that none of us got here by ourselves. Behind every student is a family that carried them here in ways no transcript ever could. A family is made up of many people. It's the person reminding you to set your alarm at night, the person that stayed up late to teach you math, the person that showed you what good music is or was cheering you on at every game even if you lost. It's the person that sacrificed sleep, comfort, and time just so we could have opportunities. Sometimes family cheered loudly at every game, concert, and ceremony. Sometimes they supported quietly through packed lunches and telling you not to drive fast every time you left the house. For some of us, family was not perfect. Some grew up through struggle, loss, distance, or silence. Some had to become strong earlier than they should have. But even then, we learned that family is not only blood. It is about the people who chose us, the ones lifting us up when the world puts us down. It's the people who remind us that we matter. As we graduate tonight, we celebrate more than our own success. We celebrate every parent who worried, every grandparent who prayed for us, every teacher that believed in us, every guardian, coach, and friend who became family along the way. When one person graduates, a whole family graduates. Right here, this moment represents years of memories, rushed mornings, the hard conversations, the arguments that at some point became lessons, the laughter at the dinner table when your mom asks you for the millionth time what your favorite part of the day was, and the proud smiles we will never forget. Now we stand here, about to move on to the next chapter. Some of us are leaving home for the first time. Some are starting jobs, college, or uncertain paths that cannot be fully seen yet. But no matter where life takes us, we carry our families with us. Through our values, strengths, resilience, and the voices we hear reminding us to keep going when life gets hard. Years from now, we will forget exact grades we earned or assignments we stressed over, but we will never forget the people that shaped us into who we are today. So before we celebrate ourselves, let us thank our families. Thank you for every sacrifice no one saw. Thank you for every second chance you gave. Thank you for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for loving us through more than we could ever imagine. And to the class of 2026, wherever life leads you, never forget where you came from, and never forget the people that got you there. Congratulations, guys. At this time, I would ask that everyone remain quiet as the band performs.
All right. Hi, guys, my name is Natalie Vandervoort. I've been involved in Mural Club, Chamber Choir, and Pirate Softball, just to name a few things. I have a million things that I want to say, but I don't want to be that person with a 10-minute long speech. So actually staying true to procrastination, I finished writing this at 4:21 p.m. today. It's actually very nerve-wracking being in front of all these people and having people hanging on to your every word. So I got a couple good jokes to lighten the mood. Okay, this is for Miss Morris. It's a math joke. What does a circle get when it graduates? 360 degrees. Okay. And then I have a pirate joke too. How did the pirate end up graduating? By getting up to the high seas. Thanks. Today is going to be one of those days that you're going to look back on for the rest of your life. Those words are from almost everybody who talks about graduating, and it's very repetitive, but it's very true. Graduates, I want to ask you to take a moment and think of something for me. I want you to remember those days in which you had thought that your life was over. Whether you forgot that project or to study for that test, whether you accidentally said the wrong thing or forgot to clean your room. There are a lot of times where you want to stop dead in your tracks and give up, but you can't. I want you to think of your family and friends and the support that they can and will give you. Those hard days of dread have paid off, and those friends and family members helped keep you going. You made lifelong friends, whether you realize it or not. And you will always remember your favorite teacher, and you will always remember your favorite friend to sit by. No matter how much we all hated sitting through a boring class, we will ultimately miss the routine of coming to school and learning around people that we grew up with. I've been a pirate since the start of my education. I remember 4th grade ELC class and learning how to use the school-issued Chromebooks. We were told that the login was our student number, initials, and graduation year, 2026. I distinctly remember hearing about how our school district was going to be rebuilt and all of these far, far away things that were bound for 2026. And now here we are, and this is it. Despite all of the changes that this district has been through, I'm very glad to be a pirate. During my high school years, I had fantastic teachers that helped keep me going. I was able to hone in my passion for the arts with creative activities like Mural Club and Chamber Choir. I'm very honored to have a passion for the creative arts and know that I want to pursue creativity in my future. It has always been crazy for me to imagine not knowing what I want to do with my life. But if you are currently in that position, know that it is okay. Success and happiness looks different for every person in this room. Somebody could want to be the next president, and somebody else wants to be a waitress. Do not let anybody tell you that what you want to do is going to make you fail. If you are happy pursuing your dreams, then you are living for yourself. I will forever be grateful for every listening ear, helpful quip, and any anecdote that I have been told to help motivate me to get me to where I am today. The biggest lesson I learned from my high school years was not from a subject, but rather from the people around me. Everything happens for a reason. Your misfortunes will make you stronger and more resilient, and your family and friends will be there for you always. Find something that you are passionate about and work hard for your goals. Don't let yourself fall out of love with the things that bring you joy, and always remember the feeling of doing something important. Knowledge is power. Educate yourself on your niche. You do not need to be a genius to be successful. In a world that is ever changing and evolving, we have to adapt, stay relevant, and stay educated. Find your values and stick with them. Be your own person, make that statement, and do not give in to doubt or fear. There is a quote by Phoebe Bridgers in her song Graceland 2. She knows she lived through it to get to this moment. We have all lived through it and survived through our struggles. You have made it, and you should be glad. Graduates, be proud of where you are and be grateful for the opportunities that you have received. Do not forget who helped you grow, and always keep learning. If you cannot be proud of yourself, then let me be proud for you. Congratulations, class of 2026. Thank you for your time. All right, please be courteous as the chamber choir and its senior ensemble members perform.
It is my privilege to welcome our principal, Mr. David White, to the podium.
Well, good evening, everyone. I just want to give a shout out to the Pirate Band. It was nice to come to a graduation and get a little kiss. For us older people, we all know we had that on 8-track, so that was a nice touch. My job tonight, or my task tonight, is to present the class of 2026. But before I do, I'd like to recognize two individuals that put a lot of work into our seniors, whether it was the senior picnic, the senior breakfast, the honors assembly, tonight, all of this Can Ms. Carlisle and Ms. Morris please stand up? Can we give them a round of applause, please? Thank you. Thank you. You know, on signing day, my message to the graduates was take the first step. You have a plan, you know what you want to do when you leave here, take the first step. And once you take that first step, let the plan work itself through. So tonight, the first thing I want to do is acknowledge those plans. So if you enlisted in the military, please stand up. If you attended Miami Valley CTC and a certification program, please stand up. If you are entering the workforce or going to a trade school, please stand up. And last but not least, if you've been accepted and plan on attending a 2- or 4-year college, please stand up. All right. Just so you all know, this will be very interactive and aerobic, so just bear with me as we go. So every class has its legacy. This is my 31st graduation class, and I can tell you every class has its legacy. Tonight, the legacy of this class of 2026 is focus and hard work. And I have some examples. Cohen, Hiswa, can you stand up, please? So, right. So Cohen, so the standard GPA is you go from 0.0 to 4.0. That's the standard GPA scale. Cohen has a GPA of 4.9. Yeah. So you talk about focus and hard work. He's got a GPA of 4.9, and he earned 50 college credits while in high school. Cohen is about to walk on the University of Cincinnati's campus as a junior. He's got that many credits. That's not only wicked smart, but that's focus and hard work right there. McKenna McCoon, can you please stand? Don't sit down, Cohen, stay up. McKenna has a GPA of 4.8. She earned 40 college credits while in high school. McKenna's going to walk onto the campus of the University of Kentucky almost as a junior. She's got so many college credits. Where's Cohen? Stand up. So Cohen, ladies and gentlemen, our valedictorian, Cohen Hiswa. Our salutatorian, McKenna McCoon. Give him a round of applause, please. You know, I wanted to recognize a group of people tonight. You guys can sit down, thank you. I wanted to recognize a group tonight, and I won't ask them to stand up, but I will tell you about them. There's always a traditional path to graduation that most of us know. But there's also an alternative path to get here. And sometimes our students have to overcome insurmountable odds, barriers that life has thrown at them. Whether it's personal, whether it's family, whether it's financial, they had to get here the hard way. They had to face adversity, they had to overcome it on their own, they had to work with staff to get here tonight. And can we just give those kids a round of applause that are here? Now some of the bigger numbers. If you can't tell, I'm excited. I'm so impressed with this class. 37% of our seniors sitting here have a 3.0 GPA or higher. That's huge. That means most of our students, that 37%, could go to the school they wanted to go to. They were eligible for scholarships and grants. And in addition, this is the big number. This class earned a total of 758 college credits while in high school. That's huge. One of the things that I've talked about since they were sophomores is they have a plan. Did you prepare for the plan? Do you have the grade point average? Do you understand your scholarships? Do you understand what you're doing? But the key piece to the puzzle is, are you working every day to make yourself better? So I would just like to recognize the other half of this preparation tonight. Can the staff of West Carrollton High School please stand up and we give them a warm welcome and thank you? They're all right. Just stand up. Stop being shy. There you go. Without them, we would be in a rough spot. So nice job, and thank you, staff, for all that you do. All right, I have one more aerobic exercise tonight. I need my parents and guardians to stand up. I need my soon-to-be graduates to stand up. And I need my counselors back there to stand up, all my counselors. So one of the key pieces, as a parent, guardian, as students, work with me. As parents and guardians, as the counselors, as the students, they had to work together to complete their FAFSA forms. And what that FAFSA form does is you have a plan. This is a way you can pay for the plan. So parents, guardians, counselors, students, we have the highest FAFSA completion rate we've had in a long time. 75% of you completed your FAFSA form. And ladies and gentlemen, that gave us this number. Our students right here earned a total of, over $1.2 million in scholarships this year. Can we give that a round of applause? Thank you, parents. Thank you, guardians. You guys can be seated. So, our graduates are prepared, they have a plan, and they have a way to pay for the plan. And it took every single person in here to help that happen. So, I just need 30 seconds with the graduates. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank you for being you. I want to thank you for your focus and your hard work. I want to thank you for your perseverance. You guys made a huge difference in West Carrollton High School, and I am forever grateful for each and every one of you, so thank you. Well, I just got one more thing to say. Dr. Townsend, West Carrollton School Board members, by the power invested in me by the state of Ohio, I hereby certify that these students have exceeded the graduation requirements defined in Ohio Revised Code, as well as the requirements in the West Carrollton City School Board of Education. Dr. Townsend, our students are prepared, they have a plan, they have a way to pay for their plan, and right now, all we got to do is give them their diplomas. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. White. So tonight I'd like to welcome our families, our staff, and most importantly, the West Carrollton class of 2026. We are gathered here tonight to celebrate an extraordinary group of young adults. You put in the hours, you've overcome obstacles, and you've earned the right to walk across the stage. Your class holds a unique place in pirate history. Just a few weeks ago, our community gathered to say farewell to our old high school building. In much the same way, tonight you will say goodbye to the hallways of your childhood and step into a brand new chapter. Tomorrow, a new journey begins. Some of you will pursue higher education, some will master specialized trades, and some will bravely defend our country in the military, while others immediately impact our workforce. Whatever path you choose, never stop asking questions and never stop learning. I'd like you to look around at the peers sitting next to you. You're looking at our future leaders, innovators, and our future builders of society. The potential in this room is limitless, and your story is entirely your own to write. Class of 2026, the world is waiting for you. Step out with confidence, change it for the better, and always remember, once a pirate, always a pirate. Congratulations, class of 2026. So proud of you. And at this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Earl, Ms. Pasala, and our school board to give diplomas to these very deserving young men and women. Congratulations, kids.
Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause and celebration until the last graduate's name has been read so every graduate can hear their name as it is called. Alana Teresa Ramby.
Victoria Lynn Wagner.
Deja Elizabeth Glover.
Amarion Brian McGowan.
McKenna Faith McCune.
Alexis Leanne Flatt.
Hayden Christopher Vyers.
Haley Ann Schuster.
Cameron Paul Watt Jr.
Gabrielle Elise Gooseby.
Andrea Guadalupe Ariano Sendejas.
Zane Pierce Gephardt.
Cohen Warren Hickswa.
Natalie Diane Vandervoort.
Nevea P. Grace Whiteside.
Kyron Lee Hunter.
Dalton James Sparks.
Anaya Jean Johnson.
Lola Olivia Hope.
Ethan Joseph Bird.
Caden Lamont Greer.
Amanda Guadalupe Saavedra Rosales.
Peyton Elizabeth Gantz.
Isaiah Jordan Cunningham.
Justin Habib Simbana Pakor.
Belle Nelly Furkazi.
Olivia Grace Copeland.
Gunnar Phoenix Davis.
Brady Isaac Cronenwet.
Tara Janelle Howard.
Jalen Leanne Agins.
Hayden Christopher Stevens.
Richard Benjamin Engel Jr.
Serenity Nakaya Jade Foster.
Nyla Marie Foxy Grundy.
Kareem Ramzi Murab.
Bryant Ventura.
Anisha Salen Norris.
Brooklyn Rochelle Rinderly.
Lucas Avery Likens.
Jaden Alejandro Pedrosa Oranday.
Autumn Nicole Ayers.
Julia Ann Kennedy.
Jeremy Allen Gates.
Jaden Edward Allen Miller.
Corinne Shimura Davis.
Hoon Zahun Wing.
Michael Lynn Goodspeed III.
Joshua Daquin Benson Jr.
Shelby Nicole Guntle.
Kaylee Michelle Brown.
Aiden Lander Velacruz Bezabel.
Daniel Charles Leonard.
Anel Yamilet Sanchez Meza.
Chloe Elizabeth Wenzel.
Caleb Josiah Wilcox.
Derek Carl Leonard.
Emily Rose Baker.
Emma Lynn Darlene Allison.
Parker Allen Brock.
Brian Daniel Roblero.
Layla Grace Riddell.
Treshae Denise Henderson.
James Daniel Weber.
Damari Amani Yao.
Shanice Diamond Bennett.
Kinsey Alexa Stites.
Lucas Scott Petrie.
Damani Amari Yao.
Tabitha Shannon Spade.
Nadia Dayel Momuni.
Patrick Vincent Stump.
Troy Joseph Davis.
Makaira Shayona Nicole Rucker.
Serena Lynn Gillum.
Elias Daniel Hinton.
Jaden Ryan Clark.
Lisbeth Hernandez.
Anye Samaria Curley.
Craig Lamar Summerlin Jr.
Gavin James Fields.
Ambrea Deschelle Kelso.
Gracie Renee Phillips.
Aiden Michael Tice.
Milo Owen Hicks.
Caitlin Rose Connor.
Jacqueline Lisbeth Segovia Chaka.
Christopher Santiago Trejo Luna.
Randy Allen Leas Potts.
Olivia Grace Adeline Langenfeld.
Jenna Ashraf Isa.
Landon Michael Carter Brock.
Mohammed Kodilla.
Jari Annalise Nicole Waka Pedraza.
Amari Janae Ann Flowers.
Caleb Michael Wells.
Linnell Pierre Johnson.
Maria Addison Reed.
Olivia Kimberly Wallenhoft.
German Emilson Acosta Lara.
Malachi Jameer Webb.
Jahira Catherine Chekaza.
Jasmine Giselle Ortiz Yapa.
Edward Lee Bailey.
Hamilton Robert Walker.
Nevaeh Ann Tucker.
Cameron Nevaeh Holt.
Randeep Singh Basra.
Jared Cibrain Huerta.
Victoria Jean Webster.
Giselle Martinez Fragoso.
Austin Levon Frederick.
Jalen Lee McCoy Hill.
Grace Mai Zellers.
Carmen Rain Urich.
Daniel Joshua Enriquez.
Jason Anderson Jerome Barclay Jr.
Bethany Pham Lee.
Ranaya Unique Miles.
Bryce Alexander Dahl.
LaShawn Malachi Emmanuel Harrison.
Tatum Renee Byrne.
Ruby Esmeralda Manuel Perez.
Derek Allen Duckworth.
Daniel Lee Hammond.
Nevaeh Noel Claire.
Caden Marie Hasty Barnett.
Nicholas Scott Akers.
Connor Lewis Humrick.
Corinne Marley Riley.
Hannah Angel Estelle Bush.
J. William Douglas Byers.
Devin LeBron Bird.
Renaya Deshae Miles Nicholson.
Kirsten Renee Vanostal.
David Flores Barisal.
Bryson Damon Bowles.
Addison Sue Mullins.
Elizabeth Dawn Kidd.
Carlos Jr. Herrera Gonzalez.
Samuel Isaiah Berger.
Jalen Elizabeth Moore.
Annalise Nicolette Booher.
Benjamin William Prater.
Zachary Christoph Banning.
Janet Alondra Espinoza Garcia.
Caden Jean Oldham.
Travier Demillion Dillard.
Keontae Carter Williams.
Jaden Nicole Mashawn Cook.
Ariana Isabel Ochterman.
Stephen Javier Pineda Arias.
Ladarius Matthew David Perry.
Malia Ann Zapenas Evans.
Brianna Nicole Lewis.
Ashton Edgar Dean.
Larry Sylvester Mills III.
Nicole Leanne Malloy.
Josiah Jamia Tania Nichols.
Brandon Sean Baston Knott.
Michael Scott Castro Oriana.
Avia Simone Pittman.
Alyssa Renee Kellogg.
Quajon Sincere Allen.
Nicholas Carter Vinostal.
Alexis Lillian Sample.
Alan Ricardo Sanchez Solorio.
Braylon Scott Cooper.
Anaya Deanley Stallings.
Lillian Mohammed Abdulhadi.
Dewan Allen Brown Jr.
Sean Michael Heffernan Jr.
Lila Grace Williams Fender.
Jamesia Annette Butts.
Alex Ryan Smith.
Corey Lee Bates.
Calissa Bailey.
London Sincere Darden.
Kenneth Hurst IV.
Jacob Benjamin Webster.
Cheyenne Mary Elise White.
Elizabeth Neosenga.
Fernando Martinez Lozano.
Devin Bryce Venable.
Sophia Elise Fields.
Scarlett Rose Nickel.
Jefferson Javier Alvarenga Robles.
Kamar Anthony White.
Alicia Tierra Stark Steele.
Jaredon Quinn Cannon.
Joseph Jote Ingram.
Ethan Tyler Johnson.
Jeremiah Lee Kellogg.
Sydney Jordan Grisby.
Belal Gentawi.
Brandon Wayne Cundiff.
Robert James Fortney.
Sage Renee Parson.
Zachary Russell Rollins.
L. Hull.
Anthony Neal King.
Lily Eliza Huffman.
Nathaniel Elio Olvera Garfias.
Tyler Christopher Ryan.
Zachary Michael George.
Angela Marie Collis. Jamarion J. Wood.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you the graduates of the class of 2026.
Good evening, guys, and thank you for coming. My name is Anaya Johnson. Class of 2026. This moment represents years of growth, memories, challenges, and accomplishments for every graduate here. For years, graduation felt so far away. It was something we've all talked about, counted down to, and have all had in thought. And now we're standing here together at the end of one chapter and at the beginning of another. Tonight is more than just receiving a diploma. It's proof. Proof that every early morning that we didn't want to wake up for, every late night assignment, every test we doubted ourselves before, every bad day we pushed through. Some of us walked through high school confidently, some of us didn't. Some of us knew exactly who we wanted to become, and some of us are still trying to figure it out. But no matter what our story looked like, every single person here made it through something to get to this moment, and that deserves to be recognized. As we leave West Carrollton High School, we're all taking different paths. Some of us are going to college, some are joining the workforce, some are going to serve our country, some will follow dreams of their own, and some are still undecided, and that's okay. There's no single definition of success. Success is finding a life that gives you purpose. Success is continuing to grow. Success is getting back up when life gets hard. Success is becoming someone you're proud to be. No matter where life takes us after tonight, I hope every person in this graduating class remembers this. Your path does not have to look like everyone else's to matter. I want us to take a moment and to appreciate the people who helped us get here. Our teachers, coaches, staff, families, and loved ones, thank you. Thank you for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. Thank you for your patience, the encouragement, the lessons, and even the tough conversations that helped shape us into the young adults we are today. And to my class, I am proud of you, because through every challenge and setback, you continued pushing forward. You kept going. I'm proud of the people who worked twice as hard to make it here, the people who struggled silently, who felt overlooked, who doubted themselves, but showed up anyways. You all deserve this moment. We all deserve this moment. One day, years from now, We probably won't remember every homework assignment or test score, but we will remember the feeling of being here together. The laughs in the hallways, the friendships, the memories we didn't realize were becoming important while they were happening. Tonight is the end of something special, but it's also the start of a new chapter in our lives. I hope that for each and every one of you, that new chapter is filled with success, stability, and contentment. Thank you. I would now like to invite up our senior class officers.
Somebody grab it. Who's grabbing it? You. Hold it together. Do you want to still hold it? No, don't flip it yet. At this time, we would like to present the class gift. It was hard to come up with what to give since our building is being torn down. It is because of this we chose to paint a small mural of our building to hang into the new building. I was happy to take on this task in painting this piece and would like to present it to you from the class of 2026. Thank you.
Class of 2026, please join me in turning our tassels from the right to the left. Now will the audience please stand and join us in singing of our alma mater.